Says determine the angle of projection at which the horizontal range and the maximum height of a projectile are equal. Now it says let's find the angle which the height and the range of a projectile are equal. First thing that we should take note of is that the range and the height are equal. So the range is equal to the height. So now what is the formula for range of a projectile? The range of a projectile, the formula is u square sine 2 theta over g. While for height, we have u square sine square theta over 2g. Now, what we are looking for is the angle. The angle here is the angle which the range and the height are equal. So if you look, this is going to cancel this is going to cancel this. So we are going to be having sine 2 theta is equal to sine square theta over 2. So that means 2 sine 2 theta is sine square theta, because this 2 goes here. When you cross multiply, this will multiply this and this will multiply this. You will not have this. So now going back to trigonometry, recall sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. So what we are going to do now is that we replace 2 sine theta cos theta with sine 2 theta. So we have 2 into 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to sine square theta. So 2 times 2 is 4. So we have 4 sine theta cos theta is equal to sine square theta. So we have 4 sine theta cos theta. Now we are going to separate this in sine square theta is sine theta sine theta. So we have sine theta sine theta. So this will cancel this. That one is gone. So we have 4 cos theta is sine theta. So therefore 4, if we divide through by cos theta, divide here by cos theta and divide here by cos theta, we'll be having this will cancel this. So we have 4 is equal to sine theta cos theta. And what is sine theta cos theta in trig? Sine theta over cos theta is tan theta. So therefore tan theta is 4. So tan inverse, so theta is tan inverse of 4. Therefore theta is 75.964. So theta is approximately 76 degrees. So that means at 76 degrees, the range and the height of a projectile are equal. So we have the equation. States Newton's second law of motion. Estimates the net force needed to accelerate a 1000 kilogram car at 0.75 meters per second square, where the acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meters per second square. So first, the question says, what is Newton's second law of motion? Now, Newton's second law of motion states that the rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the applied force in the same direction. So what does this mean? It means that the more you apply force on a body, the more the acceleration, and the more mass on a body, the more the force you apply. So that is just what this law is saying. The second question there says, estimate the net force needed to accelerate a 1000 kilogram car at 0.75 meters per second square, where the acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meters per second square. So if you look closely, you see that the first question there relates to this calculation question. Newton's second law of motion relates to this. So first it says the mass of the car is 1000 kilogram. and the acceleration is 0.75 meters per second square, and the acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meters per second square, and we are meant to find the net force. So that's what we are looking for, the net force. So what is force? Force is mass times acceleration. So in this question, they give us two acceleration due to gravity and the normal acceleration. Now you might get confused on the one to use, but just use this simple tip to know the one to use. Acceleration due to gravity is for a body that is being pulled or being pushed vertically. That is for anything vertical, up and down. Why the normal acceleration is for anything horizontal. That is if you're pushing something on the floor. So what we are going to use here is acceleration, which is 0.75. So the force therefore is 1000 times 0.75. So therefore the force is 750 newtons. So that's the answer. Question 2a says clearly explain what are meant by energy, work, and power and mechanics in physics. So let's explain what energy, work, power, and mechanics in physics are. So energy is the ability to do work, the ability of, or the capability of a body or an object to do work. I say work is the product of force and distance, or work is said to be done when a force is applied on a body through a distance or a displacement in the direction of the force. So it's just best you put it in the formula definition because that one is easier. Work is the product of force and distance. So now what is power? Power is the rate of change of work. So power is work over time. Then what is mechanics in physics? Mechanics is the study of motion of a body. So that is what mechanics in physics is. The two big questions says the first year students of physics in RSU have 1.0 gram of matter and wants to convert it completely into energy. How much? Now let's take out the parameters first. When we are solving a calculation problem, the one of the most important things to do is to bring out the parameters. So it says 1.0 gram of matter. So the mass of the matter, let's put mass, which is m of matter m, is 1.0 gram. I want to convert it to energy. So it now says how much energy in kilowatt hour would they obtain? So what we are looking for is the energy. Energy in kilowatts hour. That's what we are looking for. And they gave us C to be 3.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 kilometer per second. And they gave us 1 kilowatt hour to be 3.6 times 10 raised to the power 6 joules. Now what are we going to do here? This C means speed of light. Take note of this. C means speed of light. So for us to convert mass to energy, we are going to use E equals to mc square. M means mass and C means speed of light. So we have given us mass and they are giving us speed of light, but we are not meant to use our mass in grams. We are meant to convert it to kilograms. So this is going to give mass to kilogram to be 1 all over 1000, which is 0.001 kilogram. So our energy is 0.001 times 3. Now this is in kilometers per second. We are meant to convert it to meters per second. So convert it to meters per second. we have 3.0 times 10 raised to power 5 times kilometer is 10 raised to power 3 meters all over a second. So this is 3.0 times 10 raised to power 8 meters per second. So this is 3 times 10 raised to power 8 all square. So our energy is equal to 0.001 times 9, 3 square 9 times 10 raised to power 16, 10 raised to power 8. This is going to give us 16. So we have our E to be equal to, this is the same as 1 times 10 raised to power minus 3 times 9 times 10 raised to power 16. So our energy is equal to, this times this, we have 9. 9 times 10 raised to power minus 3 plus 16. So our energy is 9 times 10 raised to power 13 joules. Now, our energy that we get will be in joules, but they want our energy to be in kilowatts hour. So how are we going to convert it to kilowatts hour? They say 1 kilowatt hour is 3.6 times 10 to the power 6 joules. So for us to convert it, we say 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 times 10 raised to the power 6. Then x kilowatt hour is 9 times 10 raised to the power 13 joules. So we now cross multiply. So we have 3.6 times 10 raised to the power 6. X is equal to 9 times 10 raised to the power 13 times 1. B dividing through by 3.6 times 10 to the power 6. X will be equal to 9 times 10 raised to the power 13 over 3.6 times 10 to the power 6. So this divide this will give us, so x will be 2.5 times. This divide this will be 10 to the power 13 minus 6. So therefore x is 2.5 times 10 raised to the power 7 kilowatts hour. So therefore our energy in kilowatts hour is 2.5 times 10 to the power 7 kilowatts hour. Now the second question in that will be says, if energy costs 40 naira per kilowatt hour, how much money would they make? So energy for 1 kilowatt hour is 40 naira. So 1 kilowatt hour we have 40 naira. Then for us to find how much it will make, so we say 1 kilowatt hour is 40 naira. Then we have the amount of energy that is here is 2.5 times 10 raised to the power 7 kilowatts hour. So we are looking for the money that they will make. So this cross multiplied, so have 1 times x is equal to 40 times 2.5 times 10 raised to the power 7. So therefore x is equal to 40 times this will give us 100 times 10 raised to the power 7. So x is 1 times 10 raised to the power 9 naira. So therefore x is equal to 1. So they are going to make 1 billion naira from this. So that is how much they are going to make from this amount of energy. That's it for this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one.